Hello guys.
Well, hello.
I've got Grace on this little tripod thing. So today we thought we would do like a little Friday night
Grace, put your
mukbang.
phone down.
Okay, sorry. You're going to be on the other side of the screen anyway. But today we are doing a Friday night mukbang. What have you got?
Weird.
It's really weird.
Because I've got Grace on FaceTime and then obviously I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah, so you're there, but then you'll be seeing Grace next to us as well.
It's freaking me out.
Freaky Friday. Well, I've got my Domino's, but Grace's Chinese just decided not to turn up on time.
Don't even get me started.
So the chicken is probably cold, but it's fine. So I've got 2 boxes of chicken, which I don't normally get, but I just really fancy, you know, like the soggy, like pizza place chicken. I really fancied it, so I got 2 boxes of it. And then
so random.
That face, you know, like when you get the strips, but it's basically mini versions of that. And then I've got a garlic bread, which is just come out of the microwave.
Yum.
Smells unreal. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's give you a look as well.
Stop it. That's devilish. Guess what I got from a Chinese?
Sticky pineapple rice.
Yeah, but it's not my usual Chinese, but it's like nut and pineapple rice. It's my favourite thing ever.
What sort of nut?
I know, look, it's brown. It's not my
Oh.
usual. It's not my usual one.
See, Grace's normal pineapple rice will have just little bits of, it'll just be white rice with yellow bits of pineapple.
This isn't as nice, but we've got to do.
I'm gonna eat the garlic bread first. Right, so I wrote down a little list of things that most of you said for us to talk about on the Instagram story I put up. So the first one was basically like how we find in lockdown.
Little catch up.
Yeah, basically. How are you finding it, Miss Shadrack?
Grace knows, I'm loving it.
Grace like enjoys her own time and company anyway.
I'm a big introvert, so before lockdown I really enjoyed my own company, and it's remained the same. Not having to like go anywhere, or do you know what I mean? Like not having any like responsibilities, like not having to like go to events, stuff like that. I've just really enjoyed just having time,
just chilling at home, because that's where you like being at home, don't you?
Oh, it's my place.
It's your favourite place, like sitting in and like watching movies and stuff. That's Grace's like
that's my
dream.
thing.
As soon as lockdown was like, oh, we might go into lockdown, Grace was like so excited.
Yeah.
She's like, it's gonna be like Christmas. I can just sit at home and watch films.
Yeah.
So you're not getting fed up with it at all?
I hit a wall like in lockdown when I was like so sick of it, because I got shouted at by my dad for like the first time in my life. And then I was like, I don't want to do the lockdown anymore. And then like last week I nearly started crying because I missed Italian restaurants.
Oh, Grace, I saw that. She, on her private story on Snapchat, she put like about 20 different Italian restaurants on there. Oh my god, I've got a massive bit of red. I've got food in my
See, that's why I need to be there.
I know, Grace always sorts me out. I would have left that in there for the whole video if I hadn't spotted it. Yeah, so me and Grace have like this love for Italian restaurants. You'd know if you follow our Instagrams. Go follow them, give them a cheeky follow. But we always,
next level.
The place that we always go to, like our restaurant of choice, will always be an Italian. And because we go to college in London and we live really close to London, we're literally always trying out Italian restaurants in London. We should do like a tour of London Italian restaurants.
We know the best ones.
We know where to go, we know what area we're in, what Italian's near. But
so I have really missed like just going out for dinner. And obviously seeing the friends, but I'm really enjoying it. I feel like you're not enjoying it as much.
No, I am. I actually am quite enjoying it, because this sounds really weird, but when life's normal, everything's so fast paced. I feel like now you can just calm down, and like when you see, I know this sounds really like stupid, but you'll see all these people on their Instagram story doing all this stuff, and you feel like you have to be constantly doing stuff and like living up to that as well. We're just in it together, like it's inevitable what everyone's doing. We're all just sat at home and trying to make the best of the situation. So I feel like I am actually quite enjoying it, and it's made me like really think, and like I'd say it's actually made me a lot more of an organised person.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, who was the first to be here set up? Well, to be fair, you set up first. It's not your fault, but like I do feel like it's made me a little bit more
Every
organised.
single time we filmed on lockdown, Grace has been late, apart from today.
Okay, maybe not.
Like, it's made me appreciate our life so much more. Like, we had such a nice life before this.
Yeah, I know. We didn't appreciate it really, did we? Like,
no, it's just every day for us.
Yeah, this has given us, like, when life goes back to normal, this would be, like, we'll look back on this and be, like, really grateful for everything we have, if that makes sense.
I've enjoyed it.
I'm quite enjoying myself.
I feel like I'd actually be quite upset if it, like, tomorrow it was announced lockdown was over.
Before Boris's speech, there was, like, rumours that he might let us out and, like, everything will open up again. I knew that wasn't true, but the thought of everything going back to normal kind of scares me in a weird way. Do you get what I mean? Like, the thought of it, I don't know, the thought of life going back to normal scares me, because I just feel like there'll be such a rush for everyone to do everything. Like,
I don't know if life will go back to normal.
Imagine life back to normal, it scares me.
Grace has left it.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot more tensions in my house because everyone's on each other.
On each other's nerves.
Constantly.
Do you know what's actually interesting about my dad? It's going to be really boring if you guys hear it, but I want to tell Grace. My dad works full time because he owns his own business, and this lockdown actually made him want to work part time.
That's really interesting.
Not how I thought he would turn out, because
his dad loves work, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like, whenever you're on holiday, he really stresses out because he constantly wants to work. But that's interesting.
He's had such a nice time. He wants to spend more time at home.
Oh, that's actually really cute.
I do think it's interesting how how households have changed. Because there probably has been more like arguments in my house because like everyone's on each other's nerves.
Everyone's on each other, and you've got Ellie home as well, so that's an extra person.
Yeah, but I think I've enjoyed it with my family. Like, we've done like movie nights, game nights, bike rides, stuff like that.
My dad's been at work this whole time anyway, so it's just been me, my brother, and my mum. Harry's going back to school now.
I can't believe that.
I know, but it's for like it's for children of key workers or with special needs, so he can go in. But to be fair, he was like looking forward to going back to school. But if I had the chance to go back to college, I probably wouldn't. But if it was in Essex, maybe, because I feel like London's really too risky getting on the tube.
Oh, imagine us on the tube, Grace.
No way. Like, I feel like the tube won't be open for a long time.
We're not going to be going back to college till like next year, which is so sad because we only have 2 years at fashion college.
I know.
So we basically missed a year.
Do you think we'll go back in September?
No, we're not going to go back till next year.
Really?
We finished with summer in like 4 weeks.
Yeah, but do you think September? Like for the next year, but still in this year?
I honestly don't see it happening. It's because our college is in central London. Like the tube stations are not going to be open. They are open, but I mean we're not going to be advised to get on them for ages.
Oh, one was like, would you two ever live together? I found it quite interesting.
This is a good question. I don't know, because we are literally completely opposite. Like, I think I would get annoyed at how messy Grace is, and she would get annoyed about how, like,
you're not like really ultra tidy though. You're not like,
no, but I feel like I'd be like nagging Grace all the time.
I feel like, especially if say we were gonna go out, even just pop out, I'd be like really far behind you, and I'd be like,
like that. Grace, come on.
Yeah. But
I think we'd have a really fun time.
YouTube, I think for YouTube it'd be the best thing we can do, because it is actually a struggle, let alone what's going on now to film, but it is a struggle for us to kind of communicate sometimes with filming and everything. It would be so much easier if we lived together, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But
I think if we lived together, we would obviously have to have like separate rooms, so we would have privacy, so that we wouldn't get on each other's toes too much. And I think we'd have to do like chore days where like each person has to do the chores, because Grace is so messy, like this bitch.
But then I could just keep my room messy.
Yeah, I mean, like our kitchen and living space, you have to get on board with.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because
of course.
and she like, not saying I'm Jamie Oliver, but she literally, what can you cook? Toast.
Toast, pasta. I can boil some pasta.
And I feel like even though I don't like washing or dishwasher, or like hoovering or sweeping. Like she's never done it.
I can make cakes. I'll make the dessert.
Yeah, you can be our baker. I feel like it would be good if it was like us two and then another person who would like even us out. Do you know what I mean?
But who would that third person be? I'd love to live with our friendship group, but that's 4.
They would never live with us. Me and Mabel had this conversation because it would be me, Mabel on one side of the house and then you and me on the other side, because you and Amelia are the same personality types.
Oh, if me and Amelia lived together, the house would just be like...
It'd be a rattle.
An absolute, like, dive.
Yeah. I can imagine us, like, moving to New York or somewhere really nice in London in, like, a little flat together.
I feel like all of these movies I watched recently are based in New York and it makes me want to go there so much.
I know. Like, I can imagine us living, like, something like that together. Like, in our early 20s.
Like in a cute apartment.
In our early 20s.
I love that. I would love for us to live together. Yeah. I do think we'd probably get on each other's nerves a little bit, but...
I think we would, just because we're so different with, like, how we live.
Yeah. But then, if we were both too similar, like, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, if we were both too messy, like, it would be
for example,
a disgusting house.
living together, that just would not work, would it? But then, me and you probably would work. I don't know, we'll have to see. So what's the answer to that?
I think I would consider it.
Probably,
if we found
to be fair.
a big enough house where we could both have our own separate rooms and then we shared like a living room and kitchen, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
I don't think we could share a room though.
No, if it was like a tiny little studio apartment, it wouldn't work probably, because imagine just us living in a room.
But I feel like we would need like a balcony as well.
Yeah, so Grace can just go and like get away.
So like if you piss me off, just go and sit out on the balcony.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we would.
I think it'd be quite fun.
Because imagine it's like in London.
If we want to live in London, like I wouldn't want to live on my own. I don't think I could ever live on my own. So we probably will live together at some point. It's quite exciting, isn't it? Imagine us like going shopping for our apartment and stuff.
Shop it. I feel like we furnish it quite similar.
Yeah, because I feel like even though our bedrooms are really different, I feel like both of us would go for the same sort of look in like a kitchen or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so more I'm talking about it.
Same. I'd say yes. Next. Let's just hope one of us doesn't get a boyfriend and want to live with them.
Ugh.
Good.
I wanted a boyfriend for like a month and now I'm like... Any boy that like tries to make an effort with me, I'm like... Go away. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
It's just not for me.
It's just, you know, I just want to go home.
I
don't think I can deal with the pressure of it.
I love that TikTok.
That is my favourite TikTok sound.
I don't know if
I don't know, I just think I want to go home. I just can't take the pressure of it.
I want to go home.
Like, I just don't know if I can do it.
I don't think I can do it.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to live with a boyfriend in my 20s, because why would you, when I could live with Grace, why would I pick some random boy that I'm probably going to break up with?
And as well, you're going to live your whole life probably with like a husband.
Yeah, so why would you
start early?
Yeah, and they can live with their mate, and you can live with your mate.
Yeah, they can come over.
Friends.
We talk about
friends. Yeah, they can pop over whenever, they can stay around. But
that's fine. But
yeah, we'll let them if they behave.
Not a permanent member.
No, get out. You're not living with me. To be fair, I don't know if I could deal with them constantly anyway.
No.
I think because me and you have never had a boyfriend, it's going to be very hard for us to adjust when we do get one, because we'll just be a bit like, I don't want to see you every
but I
day
think one of us gets a boyfriend before the other, they're going to be in for a really hard time.
No, I know, because I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, if Grace got a boyfriend, I would probably actually hate him.
I feel like we're quite territorial over each other.
Like, we'd get really jealous. I'd be like, who is this?
I'd be like, fuck off. Like, don't. I'd be like, do one.
Yeah,
I don't want you here.
Like, what are you doing here? Go away.
Like,
because I wouldn't think anyone's good enough for you. Stop. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, they're ugly.
Same.
They're ugly.
Literally any boy Grace talks to, I'm like, ew.
Even if they're like a millionaire and they're like really fit.
I'm still like,
not good enough.
You're not good enough.
You can do a lot better.
Isn't it? I'm literally the exact same. I'm gonna move on to sweets.
Sweets?
Yeah.
Oh, cute. First trip after lockdown.
Bitch. We've discussed this.
So we thought the first trip that we'd go on would be Paris. Grace texted me about it. You, out of the blue, randomly once, you just was like, can we go to Paris?
I think about it.
It annoys me that we didn't go last summer.
I don't, we're like, so silly.
Like, why did we not?
Yeah, but
we'd always be like, oh, let's book a trip, and then we never would.
I feel like we weren't ready. We weren't ready to do
No, we were too
thing.
young and naive.
Now we're ready.
Too young. I don't think our mums would have let us.
Well, they let us go Lanzarote.
True, but we had supervision there.
Yeah.
I don't know if we would have survived.
I don't think we would have.
In Paris.
And France is actually ahead of us with lockdown. You can actually fly to France. So
I wouldn't want to go now though.
No, obviously not. But hopefully by the time we get out of lockdown they'll be ready for us.
Do you think it'll be done by November?
Oh my god. I bet it better be. Well, how long?
I'm gonna be so sad if our 18th is on lockdown.
Don't. To be fair, I actually didn't want to do anything for my 18th.
I'm not that bothered anyway.
I figured the more
we go out anyway, so it's
we used to go out like every weekend, and I figured out the more I plan for my birthday, the more like stressful it is for me.
Yeah, I guess like the more you do, the more stressful it is, because if you try and cram too much in that, like I feel like you get 2 weekends. You get like the weekend before, unless it falls on a weekend, you get like the weekend before and the weekend after, and if you try and cram too much in those weekends, it just isn't fun. Or like say you go out of a night and then you get drunk, then you can't really do anything the next day, so you've got to really think about it.
We're definitely going to Paris for our birthday.
Even if it means we have to do it like later, we will end up there.
We will be going to Paris.
We will be going.
We will go to Paris.
Spain. I really want to go to Spain, Grace.
Guys, I've been listening to like Despacito, just like craving the Spanish sun and the Spanish boys.
I've not been there in so long. I used to go there every year.
I go there every year, but I'm like,
because Grace's nan and granddad live there,
and their lockdowns.
She goes there quite a lot. Would you say?
Their lockdowns ahead of us. Their restaurants are open.
It's quite good that your nan and granddad live there, so we can find out the info. You know, where I really want to go. Do you remember we watched that film with Blair from Gossip Girl and Selena Gomez, Monaco? I really want to go there.
We're going to Monaco.
We've definitely got to go there like one summer. I think they went there on Gossip Girl. Yeah, because she married the prince.
What is that film called?
Monte Carlo.
It's such a good film.
It's a really good film. I want to watch that.
Is it on
I think they took it off Netflix. No, I think they took it off. But they've put so many good films on Netflix. Plans for after college.
This is all just so uncertain.
I've definitely been thinking about it more recently because it's made me realise it's not long away at all.
It's so soon. We had like a college call from the careers team, and our uni deadline, if you want to go to like submit everything, is so soon.
Basically, we have a year until we leave college. If you think about it, by the time we've done all of the work and stuff, it'll be May.
Stop it.
So we literally only have a year left. I don't really know what to think. I just don't see myself at uni.
A while ago, like a couple months ago, Grace was the one that wanted to go to uni. Well, we were thinking about it, and I was the one that was like, uni's pointless, I'm not going. But now I've thought about it, it's more of an option for me. But it's just impossible, because in this sort of time we'd be looking at unis, and obviously we can't. And I feel like if we went to a uni and looked at it, it would help our decision. Because we'd be like, oh, this isn't for me, or oh, I like this sort of vibe. But because we can't look at
We can't do that.
It's not helpful.
When I envision my dream job, it's what we're doing now. So I don't really see the point of going to uni and like taking away time and hours that we could be putting into this to go to uni. So I just don't really know.
It's a hard one.
But then it's also worrying not going. But then there's so many jobs. You can still get a job without going to uni. Like you can just go into fashion and work your way up. You don't. It might put you a few levels down, but at the end of the day, you can work your way up. And I know people that have gone to our college and they've just started working. They haven't gone to uni. So I don't know.
But then,
it's really sticky, isn't
would
it?
we regret it? Like, my mum's only regret is that she didn't go to uni.
It's a lot of money as well.
It's a lot of money.
Neither of my parents went to uni, to be fair.
Even did mine.
And they've turned out alright, so...
But then it's different generation.
I know, but the reason why I would want to go isn't really the right reasons. It'd be like to have fun while I'm still young.
Same. It'd be have to have...
That's the reason.
Like the party uni experience.
Yeah, because I feel like it would be fun.
It's a hard decision. It's a big decision to make. And the current climate, it's so uncertain with like... We can't even go and look at the uni, so it's not really...
I feel like so many less people will apply to go this year because they'll just think, well, I can't look around it.
But all the international students.
To be fair, you can go to uni at any point of your life though. I wouldn't want to be like a really old uni student though.
My sister's boyfriend went to uni like 3 years late because he travelled.
Really?
He's
really?
Yeah, he's older.
How old's Henry?
I don't know how old he is, but he's older than Ellen by like 2-3 years.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
to be fair, I think you get all ages going to uni. I just don't really know what to say, to be honest.
I haven't done enough research.
Outer Banks and Friends.
Okay.
I feel like everyone's watching Outer Banks at the minute.
Outer Banks is the thing, like on TikTok it's the thing.
You have to watch it if you haven't. I'd say like 5 episodes. How many episodes are there?
8? 9?
Yeah, I'd say like on the 5th episode in was when I realised how good it was. It got really good towards like the end.
It takes a while to grow.
Yeah, but it got so good, and the ending you just would never have expected, would you?
No.
It's so not predictable. 100% there will be.
It's number 1 on Netflix, I think.
It's so good.
But we're kind of rivals. Me and her.
I know. Can we talk about something? The fact that Grace actually fancies JJ over John B.
I'm sorry. If you fancy someone called John B, that's your own problem.
Well, I'm not being funny, but JJ
I
is not good
will
looking.
admit that I don't fancy blondes.
Yeah, but even Amelia, Amelia loves blondes. She's never gone for a dark hair boy.
No,
she
hasn't.
loves blondes. She was like, oh no, not JJ, John B.
I don't know.
And that's Amelia. Amelia's obsessed with blonde boys. I don't know what you see in him.
Alright, I'll tell you what I see in him. With John B, I see him as like, number 1, his name just puts me off him, which I know is bad. But like when they shout out John B, I'm like, stop it. I just think he's a bit like, I just don't like his character. He just is a bit like, my name's John B, like he just thinks he's all this.
I guess he did sort of annoy me a bit when he was so like...
He just thinks he's the
He didn't really care about his friends. He didn't care about his friends, he just wanted to get this gold.
How we're acting like they're real people. They're literally characters on the show.
We're talking as if we were on like Love Island. Yeah,
I know,
he's so
fake.
No, I like John B because he's like really good looking. Him and what's her name? I quite liked them two together.
I like them two together. I think they suited.
And I felt really bad for him because it's not really fair that I didn't like how they were all chasing him when he'd done nothing wrong. But I didn't see the attraction with JJ.
See,
I feel like he always had a nosebleed. He constantly had a nosebleed.
I saw him as this like hard guy, always up for a fight. My name's JJ, I have a lawnmower, I've always got my top off.
Just like John B's hair.
Yeah, that is the hair, you know. I don't know. He's just not my type, but... Well, even as JJ, JJ is not my type, but I mean...
Well, maybe you don't have a type then.
There's something about JJ. Well, John B is not usually your type.
Well, I prefer brown hair to blonde.
Dirty blonde hair, big lips, John B.
I'd say
that
the
style.
name.
Like,
Bit of a weird name.
What does
his
he
shirt
have
is a
around
bit
his neck?
questionable.
Yeah, his shirt,
his style.
bandanas.
I said that, they've all got such bad style on there. I just liked him, okay? I just fancied him.
I'm not going to judge you.
And I won't judge you fancying JJ. Well, I will a little bit.
I will a little bit.
Because JJ, blonde. I don't believe you now when you say you don't fancy blondes.
Gross. Yeah, but I don't believe you when you say you don't fancy blondes, because John B is a dirty blonde.
No, I'd say it's more brown.
I don't know if that's scientifically correct.
I'd say he's more brown haired than...
Yeah, but it's not usually like dark brown hair you like.
True. It's just
something about personalities, I feel.
You just have to watch it to find out what team you're on.
Watch Outer Banks if you haven't. And then Friends.
It's so good.
Tell them how they got on Friends.
So basically, if you watched me and Grace's Control the Life video, I told Grace to watch 5 episodes of Friends, and I just knew, because I'd just finished watching it, and I just knew that Grace was going to get hooked on it. So I was like, let me stir the pot a bit and get her onto Friends. And she said that she'd watched it before, like a couple of episodes, but she'd never really got into it properly. So I was like, I'm going to scheme and make her addicted to it. And so she watched 5 episodes, and then I get a text from her like a week later, and she was like, I'm on season 7.
I know.
She watched like the whole thing in like a week and a bit.
I know.
But it is so good and it's so addictive. And I just, honestly, Grace, did you feel that grief when you finished it?
I didn't, because I won't even lie. I think because I watched it so quickly, in like series like 7, 8, I was getting a bit sick of it. I just want to finish it and like see what happens.
Yeah.
By the time,
I was a bit like that with season 9. I didn't like season 9.
Because the end of it, usually the end episodes, always something major happens. When I was like in the middle of each season, I was like, I just want to get to the end episode and see like what the finale is.
Yeah.
So once I actually finished it, I was like, right, done with that. That was good. I wasn't.
So you didn't get attached to it?
I was sad. Like, I did tear up on the last 2 episodes.
I did tear up, but it wasn't on the last one. It was maybe on like.
Mine was
I can't
the one
remember
before
what
the
made me
last
tear
one.
up. How did you feel about Rachel and Joey?
I loved them.
I loved them
more
as well.
than Rachel and Ross.
I'm not being funny. Ross pissed me off so much. But I went on like, I was like, oh, what are people saying about him on Twitter? Because whenever I watch a show, I like to see what people say about it. But obviously Friends is so old that like no one's really tweeting about it. But all of the tweets that I did find about Rachel and Joey were like, the worst couple to ever be on telly.
No.
And I was just so annoyed when they, when they couldn't, because they were trying to like make it work and it didn't work.
I knew they weren't going to work because Joey's dumb, but like I fancy Joey so much that in my mind I was Rachel.
Joey is just everything I would want.
So when they were dating, I was Rachel in the show in my mind.
Yeah, because the way he's never fancied someone the way that he fancied Rachel.
He was so handsome,
which made me quite sad because he ended up alone.
Stop it.
They all ended up with no one.
I thought he was going to end up with Phoebe because throughout the whole show they had like flanter about how they were soulmates and stuff. I thought they were soulmates and they didn't end up together.
But I was thinking, right, so I got really annoyed because I saw this like news article while I was watching it, and it was like there's a reunion episode coming but they've postponed it for lockdown. So I was like, right, so the whole time I was watching the series I was like, right, we can't take all of this as a pinch of salt because in the reunion episode something could happen like with Phoebe and Joey. And then I found out that the reunion episode isn't even a proper reunion, it's just all of them meeting up and talking about it. I was so annoyed because I was like, oh my god, maybe like
they'll get back together.
Life, I was thinking maybe like Phoebe will get divorced and like she'll end up with him, but obviously not.
That's a shame.
That's it. And they've ruled out ever doing a reunion, I think, so.
I'm not surprised. They're probably so sick of talking about it because in every single interview apart from Jennifer. Is it Jennifer? Is that her name? Rachel.
Yeah, Jennifer
apart from Jennifer Aniston, because she's done more, every single one of them, every single time they do an interview, they have to talk about Friends. Like, if I was them, I'd be so sick of it, talking about it for like 20 years.
True, but I think they like it because I know, but I guess it's all they're really famous for, most of them, apart from
Rachel.
You know what I love as well? They're really close friends.
I know.
Like in real life, they all love each other.
Well, when Jennifer posted the photo of all of them together, she broke Instagram. Can I show them what I've got you on? Because they've just seen... Guys, this is what Grace has been on this entire time.
What is that?
It's like my professional like thing you've been on.
What is it? It looks like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, it's like... It's so weird. But we hope you guys... I got it from Christmas and you meant to put it on your head, on your neck.
What, and walk around with it?
And walk around like this with it.
Oh, that's so funny.
We hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know
and if you want more of these.
This
This was quite fun. If you want more of these, we can do it again if it works. But
alright guys, bye.